A first class certificate from any university of your choice or 8 bitcoins, which one would you prefer?
If I have 8 Bitcoin, I can even sponsor you for your masters, bros.
Hello guys, welcome to today's episode of Crypto Streets. There is this question by Chris Annie that has been trending on Twitter, and we have brought it to the streets of Lagos. The question is, a first class certificate or 8 bitcoin, which do you prefer? Remember, 1 bitcoin is worth 18 million naira as at the time this video was shot. But then again, a first class certificate can get you places that money cannot get you into. I remain your favorite host, Ariwa, and follow us as I get to hear people's reaction. If you are given a chance to have a first class certificate or 8 bitcoins, which one would you prefer?
Definitely 8 Bitcoin now. What kind of silly question is that? I would rather prefer to be a millionaire as at this time than to just have a degree or whatever. It's practically useless.
8 bitcoins.
8 bitcoins? Why?
I mean, when you understand the value of 8 bitcoins, you will know what I'm talking about. So definitely that will go first, not a first class degree. Nah. Well, what I can actually do is if I get that money, I can invest it in properly. Do you understand? Start a good business and, push myself through. Other than that, and it's far better than looking for a job at the moment.
Who would choose first class? I thought it depends on the course where I study. But seeing I got those educational course, animal science, but I'm in the park now, BTC.
Okay, I'll go for 8 Bitcoin too.
Why?
Education not gas for Nigeria now.
What makes you say so?
Honestly, say people, you graduate at the end of the day, you are running the street, you don't have a job. So what's the sense of bothering yourself going to school? That's why you see even students now believe that there's no point spending time going to school because education now scam. For Nigeria, education now scam. Look at the number of graduates who are running the street who are jobless.
Hey, first class help. I beg 8 bitcoin. I beg 8 bitcoin. I go use the 8 bitcoin buy results. I go use and buy certificates.
Like 8 bitcoin.
I think the first class will do. Education. There's no amount of Bitcoin that can level up to what education will do for me.
Alright, but what if you study animal science?
How can I study animal science? that again is something now. There are people who are doing well in that aspect, in that field. Although it's not that, it doesn't look that promising in some countries. But there are people that are still doing well in that field. So it's not a bad one. Anybody can study animal science, but the question is, can you do well with it later on? That's the question.
I'm talking about you. Would you choose a first class in animal science over 8 bitcoins?
I would. In Nigeria, I would not.
You will not.
In Nigeria, I would not.
First class certificates, I prefer that because at least certificates is you can't buy as in normal. Certificate is okay to me because I prefer it than 8 bitcoins. At least know that you have something, you've achieved something first in life than 8 bitcoins or stuff. To me, I prefer the certificate. It's okay for me. Certificate is okay for me.
Okay, what about a first class certificate in animal science?
Animal science. Yeah. Wow. Animal science. Okay, it's okay. So I'm not a science student, so I don't really know anything about science, though, but it's okay, sure. It's okay.
You choose a first class certificate in animal science over 8 bitcoins?
Kind of funny. Okay. Actually, it depends because in our country, Nigeria, we don't value like any of this animal science stuff. But in abroad, I think it's something.
First class certificate. To me, I feel that first class certificate will add more value and is more attractive to people. Like when they hear, oh, she has first class, yeah, like the bar. They give respect.
What if you studied animal science?
Possibly I won't study that, so I can't imagine myself coming out studying that. So.
But if you are given a chance to have a first class certificate from animal science or 8 bitcoins, which one would you prefer to have?
8 bitcoin.
8 bitcoin. So it's all about the course for you.
Yeah.
First class certificate.
You would choose first class certificate?
Yeah.
Why?
Because because I didn't have the opportunity of making a first class, it's something I had always aspired to have, just for the pride of it. So I really choose it, yeah.
Okay, what if your department is animal science?
It doesn't matter, it's fine. I'm okay by it.
Choose a first class from animal science over 8 bitcoins.
Oh yes, I will.
8 bitcoins, please.
Why would you say that?
Jesus, do you know what one is? 8 bitcoins. Omo.
But then a first class certificate can get you a job that can pay you more than that in a month.
Are you fucking serious?
You serious?
Please keep the certificate somewhere, Jare. Whose certificate don't help? You see, 8 bitcoins will do a lot for me, my generation, my family. Everybody will be alright.
To be very honest with you, I prefer a Bitcoin.
Jira, what about a first class certificate from another country?
Thank you very much. A first class from another country is not a bad idea. But please, permit me to make investment plans before I could have all those certificates.
So for you, it's 8 bitcoins all day.
Man, bro, you don't like money.
I like money. I like money.
See this guy, see as you fresh. You can't get small money on top now. Bro, you could just feel you understand now.
A first class certificate from any university of your choice or 8 bitcoins, which one would you prefer?
I would prefer to go for the 8 bitcoin, broski.
Why?
Why would I go for 8 bitcoin? If I have 8 bitcoin, I can even sponsor you for your masters, bros. From the money too.
A lot of people are choosing Bitcoin over education, Bitcoin over first class, but that does not mean that education has entirely lost its value. If you are still in school, still studying for a degree, I urge you to go get that degree and be the best you can be. Remember, this is Crypto TV Plus, and you can follow us on all our social media handles for more information on blockchain, NFTs, and the metaverse. See you next time.